What is up, guys? Wasp here again. First video of today. Didn't really have time today. I had school and class and stuff like that to do. I did get a request in. It's going to be a in-depth Dominator review. But I did get some Google Play cards. I got $20, and I'm going to buy some gems, do a little opening for you. The only one I did not get is this $20 pack, and that is what we're going to buy now. I do have just enough money for it. Alright, payment successful, sweet. So I got 2,400 there. Very close to VIP 8. So, anyway, let's see what we got here. So I got 2,900. Let's just do a quick little opening here. Hopefully we get what I need. Oh, shit! Oh my god, I got a Karim. Oh my god, Karim. I love you, Karim. There we go. Let's go. This guy is so hard to get. This guy is one of the best assassins in the game, too. When he's awakened and 6-starred and stuff. This guy's a fucking beast. Holy shit. That was perfect. Holy shit. Like, goddamn. I don't need him, but it's good to fucking have him. Like, goddamn, I'll take a Krim any day. I'm gonna lock him in so I don't accidentally put him in the altar like I did with my last 5-star, which I did not get on camera. And I'm lucky I did not do that, because I'm gonna look like a complete dumbass. I gotta get my my gold. Okay, so that went perfectly for me. What? The pro. I'm sorry, bro, but not the rag on you, but you're not the pro. I did tell my girl Angelina over here that I am going to give her a shout out. Shout out to you. Gosh, I already said something, so it's gonna... I'm telling you, this 30-second, like, delay before, like, text drives me nuts. Uh-oh, looks like she's pissed off. Oh well. Hopefully I cheer her up. Let's see what I got here. So those... Oh man, I can't believe I got a Karim. You know, I'm gonna save these gems for later. I feel like I might need them later. Let's get into the in-depth, though. So I had 2 people request me to do an in-depth Dominator review. So let's just begin. So Dominator over here. My first 6-star. I already kind of like reviewed Dominator on my 6-star, or on my first team review. My team has changed since then, so that video is like outdated and it's kind of pointless to watch it now. But if you haven't watched it, I'm going to go over him again. So, Dominator. He's a warrior, part of the Shadow faction. Warrior. So, usually, like I said, warriors are like kind of like the bulkier tanks. They do have higher HP and they have higher armor. So, he's going to be sponging up a lot of damage. He is one of the best, in my opinion. Just because of his sheer, skills that kind of go along with his role as a tank. So let's get into his skills. So I got Life Siphon. Deals 95% of his attack damage against backline enemies and gains 95% of his attack in HP. So he's going to be targeting the backline. And usually it's good to target the backline because those are their attackers and they're usually the squishiest, so you want to kind of take them out quick, so you're not getting a lot of damage done to you, so you can just worry about the tanks easily, because usually the tanks aren't doing too much damage. But yeah, this will definitely this is definitely a good skill, he's doing damage to their key guys, and he's healing up the damage that they've done to him, so it's it works out perfectly. This is a very good skill. I got Will of the Undead here. Increases HP by 30% and hit by 20%. Very good. The HP boost is very good on Dominator. Just increases his crazy amount of HP even more. So he's going to have an absurd amount of HP, so you definitely want to run him in the front line so he can just take all those hits. You can't run him in the back line. I have seen him run in the back line. I personally never ran him in the back line, but I did see other people do. And I did see him, like, do good in the back line. He just takes a lot less hits and kind of stays on the board for a little bit longer if he's on the back line. And then hit by 20%, so his attacks aren't going to be missing as often. So that's pretty nice. It's always good to have extra hit, because if you miss your attack, you don't gain energy, because you need your basic attacks to land in order to get energy to use these skills. So if he's not landing his attacks, he's not using Life Siphon, he's not healing, so it's good to have that. There's no useless stats here, so he can use the hit, and the HP is always good. HP Ceremony gains 60% of the damage dealt of HP if enemy hero dodged attack. So my understanding of this ability is, if I miss an attack, whatever 60% of that damage would have been would be healed up to Dominator. So let's say I do an attack and it misses, and it would have done like 10,000 damage. So 60% of that's 6,000. 6,000 goes back to Dominator. So yeah, whatever 60% of the damage we would have been dealing is going to be healed up to Dominator. So already 2 healing abilities here. So he has a healing ability when he attacks, right here with Life Siphon, and he has a passive healing. So he can be doing nothing. Like, your backline can be attacking and they can be missing, and he's going to be gaining HP. So it's always good to have passive abilities, because you just get a lot more done. He can be making an impact in the game without him even, without its turn. Honest Heart, each attack has 30% chance to reduce. Hold on, buddy, I'll get back to you. Each attack has 30% chance to reduce target's attack by 20% for 3 rounds. So whenever he gets attacked, there is a chance that the target, or what it means by the target, is the attacker. So anyone that attacks a Dominator has a chance to have their attack reduced by 20%. So let's say the enemy attacks Dominator, there's going to be a 30% chance that their attack is going to be cut by 1/5. So 20% is actually a surprising amount. And not only does they will be doing less damage to Dominator, but just all around their team, because it's not just minus 20% for Dominator, it's minus 20% to their direct attack. And when their attack is lower, attacks like Life Siphon or any of their attacks that scale off of their attack, it's going to be much, much weaker because of the fact that their attack is lowered. So not only is their basic attacks going to be, hindered, but all their skills are also going to be hindered as well if they scale off attack, and usually all of them do. So Honest Heart can be good. I mean, it's just what is good, but the 30% chance is a little bit low. The way I would, combat that would put Dominator in the front line so he can get a lot more hits on him. And this can be, proccing a lot more, just because it's such a low chance. So you want to get a lot of hits on him so you can get this off more often. So overall, he is a relatively, very good tank. One of the, I'm not going to say he's the best. I'll save who I think is the best for later, but in another video. But he is high up there. I would say like top 5. Not top 3, I would say top 5. I would say maybe he's like 4 or 5 on the list. Way I would build him. So let's take a look at his stats. So increases HP by 30%. So you want to build HP on him so you can get a bigger boost off of Will of the Undead. If you want to take a bigger effect on the Life Siphon, build attack on him. So he's going to be doing a lot more damage from this and healing a lot more back, because it does scale off of attack. So if you want to build him attack, that's fine, and then maybe put him in the back line so he's kind of like doing damage, kind of like a damage tank. But the way I like to run him, and the way I run him right now currently, is I just build all HP, try to get the most out of Will of the Undead, and have this absurdly high HP. So 101k. That's a lot. That's, I take 15 plus hits, so that's crazy. Or I wouldn't say 50, I would say probably 10 plus hits. It kind of depends, obviously, but on average, he takes a lot of hits, so. HP ceremony, nothing you can really do to adjust this. Really, the only way you can make this stronger is if you have really strong backline. So the higher your backline attackers are, in terms of their attack stat, the more they're going to be healing back with this HP ceremony. Honest Heart, you can't do anything about this, unfortunately. It's a percentage chance. So HP ceremony, just have strong backline. Will of the Undead, just build HP if you want to take advantage of this. And Life Siphon, build attack if you want to take advantage of this. The way I have them built, I haven't just built with the elemental set so far. I did get the Guardian Boots, and really all that does is just gives them a lot more HP than whatever I have. Like, all this hair, they're not, as high up as the Guardian Boots. I just try to get him as much HP as I possibly can. Evil Book, I mean, this is very all I have. Like, all my artifacts are, based off of just attacking. Except for maybe this one, but I have this for my Dragon Slayer. But yeah, no, usually artifacts are mainly just for, increasing, like, hit or attack. So yeah, I just have them with the Evil Book. Damage against priests, really no preference there. I mean, really the only reason I have it for priests is because I have one for mages. I have another priest right there. Did I skip it? And I have one for assassin. So I have one for assassin, I have one for priest, and I have one for mages, for like the bonus damage. Try to get it like balanced here, but I do have him with the HP Jewel. You do want to build him with the HP Jewel, just boosting his HP even more. His armor is kind of actually low for a tank. His armor is low, but his HP is higher in return. So you're not going to be, reducing the attack of enemies that much because his armor isn't that high. But his insanely high HP stat kind of makes up for that. Speed is below average. He's a slow guy. Don't really build speed on him. It's kind of useless anyway. Like I said, he's just a wall, basically. You're not going to be doing too much spectacular stuff with him. So this speed, you really don't need the speed. But just know he is going to be slow. So he's going to be slow. His armor is not going to be that high. His attack isn't even high either. 5,000 right there. And I almost have him up to level, 130. Well, it's at 123, but, it's not that high for a warrior either. All these stats are, a little bit below average, but his HP is one of the highest in the game. Like, his base HP stat is one of the highest in the game, which kind of makes up for all this. But really, like, he's a tank, he's not like he's going to be, taking down, 2-3 heroes. So overall, I do like Dominator. He was my first star. Thing is, though, he is kind of easy to get as well. You can always get Dominator from a variety of different things. You can get him off the altar here. I bought a Dominator there. You can get him off the. I believe you can get him off the. Yeah, you can get him off the guild shop too. Where else can you get him? I know you can get him somewhere else. You can sometimes get him from the shop here. I did see him a few times in there. And you can also get him from the... where is it? Never mind. I think that's all you can get him. But besides the point, he is relatively common to get. So you really don't have to worry about, like, trying to 6-star him because I'm getting Dominators like crazy. Like, I had, like, 7 Dominators at one point. I did trade a few of them in. Like, I did replace them. One of them I did get was my field. He was originally a Dominator, But yeah, he's one of the easiest champions to 6-star. So if you're gonna go for your first 6-star, I would go for a Dominator just because he's so easy to use. Like none of this stuff is complicated or hard to understand. But other than that, it's about it for Dominator. He's really straightforward. But yeah, that's about it. Let's see this chat here. Let's see if I cheered up Angelina here. Oh god, I'm like lost in the chat here. Like lost in the chat. She completely ignored it, I think. Yo, she ignored it! Dang, Angelina. Anyway, though, still shout out to you. You're amazing. I don't think there's anything I really want to do here anymore. I'm probably going to upload a montage after this, but yeah, the Dominator review and the little opening. I cannot believe I got a Kirim or Karim. I just call him Karim. Some people call him Kirim, but I gotta do an in-depth on this guy. Thing is, I want to build him so bad, but I'm trying to get my grass team, as you know. I'm actually so close to a Zekis right now. All I need is one more of these, because I already have, this all set to go, basically. All I need is just one more Thale, and the only thing I need to get a Thale with is, yeah, see, literally, I just need one more Thale to get her to 5-star, and then I can get my 6-star Zekis. So, moving at a relatively quick pace there with the team. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys for now. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys later.